a man named Julian Po wanders into a quiet, forgotten town where his dark intentions unexpectedly become the most thrilling thing that's ever happened there. His plan to take his own life turns him into an object of fascination. The townspeople hang on his every move and every word, while the lonely women of the town begin to fall for him. Julian records his thoughts on a tape recorder as he walks for miles through empty roads, unsure of what to say about his life. The only dream he's ever had, he admits, is to see the ocean, something he's never done. After a long journey, he arrives in a small, lifeless town and checks into a shabby old hotel. The owner, Vern, eyes him suspiciously, while his sister, Lucy, silently directs him to his room. Without Julian realizing it, his arrival causes a stir. Mayor Henry and Sheriff Leon grow suspicious of the stranger, particularly since he arrived on foot with no car in sight. That night, Leon secretly keeps watch over Julian's window, suspecting he might be a criminal. His wife, Darlene, fears the man could be a terrorist. The next morning, Julian decides to leave, but Vern stops him with nosy questions. Julian explains he's heading for the sea, yet the hotel owner wonders if he's running from something. Ignoring him, Julian walks out of town only to find the sheriff's car following him. With no other vehicles on the road, he reluctantly returns, greeted by the suspicious stares of every townsfolk. Back at the hotel, gossip spreads quickly. Darlene and her friends, Lila and Dee, speculate about who Julian might be: a fugitive, a killer, or something worse. Meanwhile, Julian tries to record his thoughts by the river but is unsettled by an old man watching him. Frustrated, he returns to the hotel and complains to Lucy that everyone is treating him like a sideshow. By now, even the children are following him. When the mayor and townspeople finally confront Julian, they bombard him with questions, suspecting he's either a criminal or a salesman of something illegal. Pushed to his breaking point, Julian suddenly blurts out that he does plan to kill someone himself. The confession shocks everyone, especially a quiet young woman named Sarah, who's been observing from afar. Word spreads, and the town's curiosity turns into a strange fascination. Vern offers him liquor for courage, while Reverend Bean visits, urging him to unburden his soul. The mayor invites him for dinner, Lila flirts, and even the sheriff's wife brings him a Bible, saying his sadness moved her. Julian is overwhelmed not by cruelty, but by the town's bizarre kindness. Gradually, Julian becomes an obsession. People bring him gifts, clean his clothes, and follow him through the streets. To calm them, he announces from his window that he won't kill himself today, which only makes them wonder if he'll do it tomorrow. Then one day, Sarah visits. She tells Julian she's dreamed of his death, and believes fate brought him to her. She insists she's been waiting for him. Julian, touched and confused, feels drawn to her. They grow close, and soon, they fall in love. For the first time, Julian wants to live. But Sarah tells him she doesn't want to stand in the way of his plan. Despite his efforts to stay private, the town's attention only deepens. The barber offers him a free haircut so he'll look good in his coffin. The tailor gives him a suit for the occasion. Everyone wants to be part of Julian's supposed final act. He begins to see how desperately these people crave meaning and how his presence has become their only excitement. Julian later discovers Lucy is deaf, and when she writes to ask why he wants to die, he admits it's not something easy to explain. He spends his days wandering, recording thoughts about Sarah, and questioning what his life has become. Sarah leads him to the river and her father's grave, revealing that she believes her father watches over her and that she can only be with him once she dies too. Later, she brings Julian home and gives him a sweater she's knitted from her own hair. That night, they make love. For a brief time, Julian feels reborn. But soon, the town's obsession takes a darker turn. Some place bets on when he'll do it. The Reverend preaches Julian's words as gospel. Others start to confess their own secrets. Leon reveals he once killed a man, the tailor admits he is secretly in love with Leon, and Darlene finally starts her bakery after Julian encourages her. Julian realizes he has changed them for better and worse. But his influence turns against him when Sarah takes her own life, leaving only a letter and a scarf by the river. She writes that she wanted to go first, so she could wait for him on the other side. Heartbroken, Julian faces the angry townsmen, who now demand he fulfill his promise. They accuse him of deceiving them, saying Sarah's death is his fault. Realizing they want him to die for their entertainment, Julian finally agrees to do it tomorrow. The next morning, dressed in his suit and followed by the entire town, Julian walks to his fate. Meanwhile, Lucy listens to his tapes though she can't hear them. She presses the recorder to her chest and feels his voice through its vibrations. In his final words, Julian says the town became his last stop, a place that gave him meaning, love, and a reason to pause before the end. He accepts that it's finally time to reach the sea.